Hi, Jacq Hackett here, and in my Friday Thought this week, I want to talk about the importance of being helpful to our clients. Yes, we've got to do a good job on our projects, but I really want to stress how important it is that we are helpful. Because as a consultant, you really want to develop a reputation for being someone who is easy to work with, who makes the client's role in the project as easy as possible, and who people learn to trust that they're going to actually have a good experience working with. So it's not just about doing a good job on the projects, it's just about going that extra mile and being helpful where you can to the client. So a good example for me this week, I had a kickoff meeting. It was a teleconference for a new project. And as usual, complex project, very tight time frames. And if we were going to get started on the right track, there were a number of things that needed to be actioned fairly quickly. Some of those were my tasks, and some of those were going to have to be actioned at the client's end. And we agreed all of this on the teleconference. And at the end of the teleconference, I said, okay, so I'm going to summarize all of this in an email, all of both of our actions, and I'll send that off to you, which is exactly what I did. I summarized everything about, especially about what they needed to do next. So strictly speaking, I don't have to do that. We share responsibility of having the project go smoothly right from the start. But it's just really helpful for the client. In this case, I'm reporting directly to two people in that organisation, and they're both very senior, very busy. So I really do see it as my job as project manager to be as helpful to them as possible. And that simple task of pulling together all their next steps and putting it in a succinct summary, is just one way of doing that. So look for these kind of opportunities throughout your consultancy projects, where a small extra effort on your part is going to be really helpful to your client. They're going to appreciate it. The project's going to run more smoothly, and importantly, you're going to build a reputation for being that consultant that is easy to work with. I had another meeting this week to present a draft report, which went very well. And at the end of the meeting, the client said to me, "Jacq, as always, a real pleasure to work with you." And, that's such great feedback. Yes, I've done a good job on the project, which was great. But to be told that, I'm a pleasure to work with, that makes me really feel good. And that's what you want to be as well, a pleasure to work with. Projects are always complex. There are always opportunities for things to go wrong, or for scope to shift, or new problems to arise. And despite all of that, you should always strive to be as helpful as possible to your clients.